As part of your practical, you will be doing a simulation of a titration of an acid and a base. Please select strong acid versus strong base titration. Put the base in the burette. Select the acid and base according to the instructions: sulfuric acid, sodium hydroxide. Close the pop-out window. You'll see the burette is filling up, and you will notice that the computer has generated a random value for the concentration, that's the molarity of the acid, and for the volume of the acid, which has been placed using a burette into the conical flask. As per the instructions and the method, we're going to choose phenolphthalein as the indicator, so we expect it to turn from colorless to pink as we add the sodium hydroxide. Initially, we're going to add rather a large amount because we don't know what the concentration is. This is going to be our rough titration. So I'm going to push up on the slider and I'm going to add about 10 cubic centimeters. There we go. And at this stage, I don't see any color change. I'm going to add another approximately 10 cubic centimeters. Let go, and no color change as yet. I'm going to start adding a little bit less. I'm going to add approximately 5 cubic centimeters. Doesn't look as though anything is changing yet. Perhaps another 5 and release. Nothing's happening yet, so one at a time would be great. Approximately 1 cubic centimeter, watch over there, is being added at a time. And I can see it's starting to change a little bit, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to add just a half. It's changing into pink, but it goes away too quickly. If I think that it might be too close by, I can start adding, clicking on dropwise, I can start adding smaller amounts at a time. I'm going to continue doing that. And I'm waiting for a slight pink color to appear and to remain visible for approximately 10 seconds. On the simulation, you will have to wait for it to become pink and remain pink. Oops, I have over-titrated. So at this stage, I know that what I need to add, that was the initial part that I did fast, what I need to add is less than 37.14. In other words, this is going to be my rough amount, which will be indicated on my data table. I need to use the same values again, and therefore do not click on reset. Click on the concordant values. When you do so, it will fill it all up for you. The concentrations and the volume in the conical flask remain the same, but you're now allowed to do the titration a second time. I know that 37 was a little bit too much, so I'm going to add very quickly approximately 36 milliliters. And now I'm going to go drop by drop. And that looks good. I could perhaps have used a drop less. So the volume which I have added is 37.1 milliliters. That goes into my data table, and I have my first set of actual values. Obviously, I need to do this at least 3 times so that I can get an average value. So off I go back, concordant values, fill up, and repeat the whole process. Good luck with your practical investigation.